Debbie. 14. What the fuck, dude? Is another channel down on YouTube? Now what's going on, man? I'm only broadcasting to 14 channels now. I hope that's like Trovo needs to be reconnected or something. Hey, Jeff Murphy. What's up, buddy? Let me give this a shot. See what's going on. I hate having to do this right when I start my show. Especially when I have something to cover. And today we got something and it's good. Alright, let's see what's going on with these channels. Oh, they're telling me Twitter didn't accept my title. Is that what that is? Invalid response from Trovo. Okay, we're good. It was Trovo. Oh, it was one of my YouTube channels, and now it just fucking came on. Isn't that crazy? Trovo is saying unable to connect. Isn't that weird? Something's weird going on right now, man. Something's weird going on with my account. I don't know what's up. Hey, Nick. Richard. Just got it yesterday. Jeff, geez, look, wheeze, brother. How'd you break it? So what, Trovo's not going to load for me? Trovo's being weird. Alright. That's weird. I guess, I don't know if I'm live on Trovo. This says I'm not, but it says unable to connect, and when I click connect account, it won't bring up my Trovo page. Waiting for Trovo, and then nothing. And then nothing happens. Turn it off. Ad blocker. No jab, no job in Australia. For their rights. Or you could just go get a vaccine and stop calling it a jab, Casey. How about that? How about that, Casey? How about I just fucking block your fucking anti-vax ass from my live stream right now? I'm not even going to get into this with you. These fucking idiots. God. Nick, people just don't want to play ball. You know, and I can't help those people. And I'm not risking my goddamn channel for these cunts. You guys want to go talk to it? Go talk to a goddamn doctor. All right, stop bringing it up on my live show. You fucking dumb cunt bitches. Go get your vaccines and quit crying like little bitches. Yeah, I'm not on Trovo. I'm not even going to deal with it right now. I'm not getting accurate numbers for some reason, and I just don't feel like dealing with it. I don't feel like dealing with anybody right now. If you fucking stand in front of me, you're going to get rolled the fuck over. That's what happened to that little bitch just now. And I'll gladly block any other little bitch that tries to risk my fucking channels by talking about this bullshit. Look, I'd love to have the conversation and call you guys the pussies that you are. I'd love to, but YouTube won't let me. So, fuck all of you motherfucking anti-vaxxers. And best of luck to ya. How about that? And that's all we're going to say about that. Best of luck to ya. You're going to fucking need it. You got both of yours right on, Jeff. All right, so we do have something wonderful to talk about today. And I do have video for you. Let me pull that up. It's one of my favorite people in the whole world, Rick Scott. I believe he's the senator from Florida now. You know, don't ask me how that guy could be governor for as many years as he was, and then people said, yeah, he'd make a great senator for us. We want this guy to represent. I don't know how that worked. So, I'll go to YouTube first. I did tweet it, but nobody follows me on Twitter. So, I'll go to YouTube and see if I can find it in my history. Here we go. Okay, here we go. I got the video right here. It was 7 minutes into the video that this happened. He says a couple things prior to this that I thought were interesting. I mean, we could go through it. We could smoke and laugh and laugh and laugh at these motherfuckers. And I don't care. Nobody watches my show anymore anyway. I can do whatever the fuck I want. So if you want to hang out with me while I get high and watch this silly video and make comments about it, good. There's not a lot of you here anymore, and I don't fucking care. So here we go.
Has brought normalcy back to the lives of many Americans. In record time...
Let me go back to the beginning so you guys can hear all of it.
Mr. President, the past 18 months have been trying for our nation. Thankfully, the vaccine has brought normalcy back to the lives of many Americans.
What? Now that's just a fucking lie. Does anybody feel like life has returned to normal? Who is living their lives normally right now? I want a number. Give me a 0 in the chat if your life is still fucked up. Give me a 0 in the chat if your life is still fucked up and this guy's a fucking lying cunt. Oh, all of our lives have returned to 0. Returned to fucking normal, everybody. Whose life has returned to normal? Let me know. Let's hear the fucking cunt from fucking Florida say that again. This is who Florida wants to represent them. Dick fucking Scoot.
Florida. Mr. President, the past 18 months have been trying for our nation. Thankfully, the vaccine has brought normalcy back to the lives of many Americans.
No, it has not. It hasn't brought normalcy back for anyone. You know, because of cunts like you who didn't promote it when it first came out. And urge people, like your constituents, to go get the vax. No, instead we got all these jab cunts out there now. So, you know, if you're a jab cunt, you might want to leave my fucking live stream. Are you a jab cunt? You might want to leave my live stream right now. I'm not talking to you. All right? You're going to get what you fucking deserve for your stupidity, your ignorance, and your low IQ. And yes, you do deserve to be punished for it.
In record time, thanks to the hard work of the Trump administration and scientists across our country, we developed a safe and effective vaccine.
Hard work? That motherfucker wouldn't even wear a mask in public. That wasn't hard work at all. Hard work would have been him setting an example for the rest of the world against his narcissism. That would have been hard work for the Trump administration. Getting him to wear a fucking mask in public. You know, that's bullshit. He did what he had to because everybody around him was saying, if you don't do this, you're not going to get reelected. That's why he did it. That's why Donald Trump does anything. Because he thinks he's going to get reelected. Not for you. He doesn't give a fuck about you. He doesn't give a fuck about anybody. And this cunt is going to sit here and lie right to our faces, and I love it. Let's smoke. Let's do a dab.
Vaccine to protect Americans against COVID-19. These vaccines show us what can happen through cooperation, ingenuity, and hard work. And I'm grateful for all those who helped us.
Can I just say, he's the most insincere fuck I've ever seen. You ever seen someone trying to feign sincerity? Here it is. He's the most sincere-less person I've ever fucking seen in my entire life. The guy doesn't even have fucking eyebrows. You know, there's no sincerity there. But he's feigning it. Oh, and he's trying so hard.
I got the vaccine and encourage everyone to talk to their doctor and consider doing the same.
Hey, why talk to a doctor? Why not just encourage people to go get the fucking thing? Go get the goddamn vaccine. I don't fucking care what your doctor says. Doctors say dumb shit every day. You know, I don't trust my doctor, and you shouldn't have to trust yours either. You make your decision for yourself, and then go get the fucking vaccine. Don't fucking listen to fucking some douchebag doctor. Cheers.
That's what we all should do. Give Americans all the information and data so that they have everything they need to make a good decision for their family. That's exactly what I did when I was governor of Florida. In the face of life-threatening hurricanes, I made sure Florida families were well informed. I went out and made sure everyone knew exactly what to expect and how dangerous the storm could be.
Oh, we're so proud of you for doing your fucking job that you were hired and paid to do, you fucking cunt.
But I didn't issue mandates because that's not what government should do. When I was governor of Florida, we had the Zika healthcare crisis, which impacted newborns. Rather than placing mandates on pregnant women or restricting their travel to areas with local transmission of Zika, we simply informed Floridians worked to be as transparent as possible, and offered free Zika.
Apples to oranges. Zika and COVID. Apples to oranges. Hey, man, if Zika's only going after babies, how the fuck is it going to get transmitted massively all around the world through social gatherings and shit like that? Oh, that's right, it's not. Don't fucking bring up Zika and try to say that, look, we did it with Zika and we're going to do it with COVID. It's like comparing a goddamn skateboard to a Volkswagen Bug. Are you fucking kidding me? They both got 4 wheels on them. Who fucking cares? Oh, they're both pandemics. Who fucking cares? They are not comparable. You're not comparing apples to apples, you fucking cock-sucking motherfucker. God, I don't have enough curse words lined up today.
Testing to all pregnant women in Florida. Unfortunately, the Biden administration has gone in the complete opposite direction. The White House has tried to use the new OSHA guidance to create fear, push another round of trillions of dollars in reckless, wasteful spending, lock down our nation, close our schools.
I don't know, man. I just lost a really close friend. Do I have fear? Yeah, goddamn right I do. Should you have fear? Yeah, you should. Should the government be expressing fear towards you so that you understand that this is scary if it hasn't affected you personally or a friend personally yet? Yeah, goddamn right they should be. They should say, you should be scared, you should be very scared. Because if you find yourself in a bed and you're unvaxxed and you're gasping for your last breaths and you're not scared, well then we need some of what you got. You're a fucking superhero. You know, I'm gasping for air, I'm fucking scared. If it hasn't happened to me yet, but it could, I'm fucking scared that it could happen to me. You know, because I'm not a low IQ fucking cunt. And I don't digress. This is all very important shit. And those of you who cannot take this sort of rhetoric coming from me right now, it's probably because you're anti-vax. And I don't want you here anyway. This is not for you. I'm not trying to educate you. I'm just pointing out how fucking stupid all you motherfuckers are. That's all. I don't fucking care if you don't get vaxxed or not. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't give a fuck.
And kill the economy that so many Americans have worked so hard to preserve.
I just presume you don't.
Americans
hey,
are sick and tired
let me just say this.
of the government.
I just assume, hey, anybody who's anti-vax out there and you're public about it, you're telling other people about it, you should be banned from getting it. So when you finally change your mind and you want to, you can't. Yeah, let's pass that fucking mandate.
Telling them what to do.
You people are why we can't have nice things.
And the American people are more than capable of making the right choices to protect themselves, their families, and their neighbors. As families and businesses in
This
Florida,
fucking guy has no eyebrows, says Jeff.
hard to recover from COVID-19
Creepy, right?
devastation, travel is critical to get our economy fully reopened.
Fucking
America's
creepy.
truckers, shippers, pilots, and delivery men and women play an important role.
His
in
baldness
delivering
went all the way
the
down to
goods
his
needed to
fucking
keep our
eyes.
economy going. Everything from gas and groceries to packages from small businesses and department stores.
That's fucking funny.
They help keep this country running. They also haven't had the luxury of working from
I'm
home.
gonna tweet that shit.
For 18 months, they've shown up to work. They figured out how to be safe without the feds telling them what to do. But the job-killing Biden White House is now considering requiring those engaged in interstate commerce.
It's like Rick Scott's body was so angry at him for all the vulgarity that he promotes and puts out there that it literally took revenge on him when he went bald and went all the way down to his fucking eyes.
Or interstate travel, be vaccinated, and provide proof of vaccination and a vaccine passport. Mr. President, the federal government has no business imposing vaccine mandates on the American people and our hardworking businesses. This proposal reeks of a power
I'm
grab.
so fucking sad
It
for
was never
you,
sent
Rick
by the
Scott.
Biden White House to control Americans.
So just so you know,
The Biden
Just so you
administration
know,
wants to control Americans through fear.
if you're anti-mandate, this is the guy that you side with. Just so you know, this is your buddy right here. This is your team. If you support this bullshit, this guy is on your side. Yeah, the former governor from Florida, now the senator from Florida, prick fucking douchebag Scott. That's your boy right there. There you go.
mandates, so the federal government is touching
Him and fucking prick DeSantis. You guys are fucking, you got a great team. You should put them up for fucking the presidency.
every single part of your life.
You fucking idiots.
I won't stand for it. Americans won't stand for it. They know that such an order.
Hey man, I'm an American, and I recommend vaccine passports. I think it's a great idea. I've got one myself. Everyone should have one if you want to travel.
Americans should be free to make choices.
Oh my God, the federal government has my name and my address. Oh my God, they know who I am. The federal government of the United States, they're so powerful and knowledgeable. They know all about me. They're the all-seeing eye because I've got a vaccine passport. They can watch me travel. Because, using a credit card never allowed them to let you track you, or a cell phone, or a record of your fucking flight tickets, when you went and bought them from a public fucking company. Federal government had no access to any of that information ever. They could have never tracked you down. But wait, the hypocrisy here is going to get so thick. Now, you guys remember, cunts like this support the abortion shit that's going on in Texas. Just remember that. All the Republicans don't think women should have a right to choose what goes on inside their bodies. Remember that.
The health of their loved ones.
That's how Republicans think. And listen, if a Republican ever tells you, I'm a Republican, but I believe in a woman's right to choose, look them straight in the eye and say, you're not a Republican. You're an independent. You need to start fucking calling yourself that. If you believe in a woman's right to choose and you think you're a Republican, you're not. Because that is the party line. You're not in the party if you think a woman has a right to choose. So, all Republicans are anti-women's rights. All of them. Even the women Republicans are anti-women's rights. You can be something and be against that very thing. And there's plenty of women out there who are Republicans and are against themselves. Or their daughters. Fuck your daddy for getting me pregnant and ruining my body. No abortion for you. You have to go through it too. I don't know what goes through a woman's mind. I wouldn't try to ever guess. Especially a Republican woman's mind. Oh man. Who knows what's going on? All I see right inside there is a fucking cat chasing a mouse. But the cat's being chased by a dog, and all three of them are just in the brain. Like a fucking drum solo going off in their brains. Non-stop.
To turn over their
hey, Billy, what's up?
Medical information in order to make a delivery or to catch
Good morning.
I believe Floridians and Americans across this country know what decisions are best for them. They don't need the Biden administration controlling their lives. The Supreme Court has already ruled that the federal government can't force people to purchase health insurance under the Commerce Clause. Why would President Biden think he can do so with a vaccine mandate? In December, President Biden promised he would not require Americans to be vaccinated or require that they carry vaccine passports. A promise by President Biden. The new OSHA order breaks that promise. It has been one lie after another with this president.
Oh my God. Did you guys hear what he just said about Joe Biden? Did you guys hear what this fucking son of a cunt... Yeah, Rick Scott, your mom's a cunt. Fuck you, fuck your mom, fuck your dad. Your children are cunts, and you're a fucking cunt. Now that I've said that and I got it out, I had to say it. Who heard what that motherfucker just said about Joe Biden? Did anybody catch that? It's so sweet. And it is so... And you know what? It happened at 4:20 in the video.
Which would prevent unconstitutional... Been one lie after another with this president. The new OSHA order breaks that promise. It has been one lie after another with this president. The new OSHA order
I'm not denying that.
It has been one lie after another with this president.
Hey, man, I'm not denying that Joe Biden lies constantly. All I'm saying is, I wonder which president before him allowed Joe Biden to realize that the president of the United States can do whatever the fuck he wants, whenever he wants, and if he wants to lie to the American people every day, 100 fucking times, people will still love him. I wonder whose dear leader, Donald Trump. I wonder who that was my little Dusty. That's my little Cult of Dusty impersonation. Man, I wonder which dear leader of Rick Scott, Donald Trump, would have ever given him that impression that, like Donald Trump did, could lie all the time, whenever the fuck, because Donald Trump lies, can lie whenever the fuck he wants to, because he's the leader of the fucking free world. I wonder whose dear leader, I wonder which dear leader of his it was that gave him the idea that a president can just lie all the time. And where was he when the lies were being told by Donald Trump? I'm just saying. I told you I was going to point out some hypocrisy here, and we're just getting started, man. This is just the beginning. This is going to get so good. So stick around. I'm putting more dabs down. We're going to have so much fun with this. Can we hear him say it again? Can we hear him say it again?
Breaks that promise. It has been one lie after another with this president. 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 Today, been one lie after another with this president.
Cry me a river.
It has been one lie after
Cry
another with
me
this
a
president.
river.
It has been one lie after another with this president.
Oh, is Joe Biden lying? Oh, does that hurt your feelings? Are your little feelings getting hurt because the president is lying? Oh, you must be a snowflake. You must be a snowflake. Oh, you poor man. Are you crying because the president Joe Biden is lying and that makes you sad? I don't fucking care if you guys are enjoying this as much as me or not. I mean, you could be putting smiley faces in the chat. You could be telling me that you're enjoying it or whatever. But I don't care, because you know what? To me, this is gold just to me. Because I know who these people are, and I know what they're about, and I know that they're literally just exposing themselves completely right now. And I know, because Forbes put this on the internet, that I am not the only motherfucker with the brain out there who is seeing this and laugh. Even if my audience doesn't want to laugh along with me, I just want you to know, there's a million other motherfuckers out there in the world who are. Even if you guys don't want to be supportive right now, I don't fucking care. Hey, I just want to say to Nick Brown and Billy Ballantyne, thank you for being supportive of me when I bash this fucking cunt. And for everybody else, I don't understand why you're not jumping on. Why are you not piling on? I don't understand. The hypocrisy here is so fucking thick. And you guys don't want to support the rhetoric? Huh.
Today I'm introducing legislation which would prevent unconstitutional vaccine mandates for interstate commerce. I'm thankful for Senators Johnson, Lummis, Marshall.
Oh, Johnson, he's a peach.
This legislation.
He's coming.
And for Congressman Dan
He's
Crenshaw,
coming. You're gonna love him.
If
you thought this was great.
We're working to make sure that families
thank you, Chris.
can travel freely.
Thank you. I'm glad that you're laughing with me. Try using the happy face emotes, bro. Let me know. I would love to see more chat.
Created by vaccine passports.
You know, when I'm making sense, especially.
This bill would prohibit the Department of
Thank you, Nick. Yeah, fucking peach, right? See, that's how it works. When people talk to me, I talk back to them. See that? Conversation.
The use of a vaccine passport to engage in interstate commerce or travel. Protects people like my dad, who used to drive a truck and would carry goods across state lines. It protects the rights of American citizens.
Dab time.
As laid out in our
420. I missed 710. I missed 420. No, Laurie, going to get. Let's do 710 first. No, Laurie, going to get. Let's get him. This is for all. Happy 710. Cheers, everyone.
I'm here to say that I won't stand for it. Now I'd like to yield to my friends from Senator Johnson and Senator Lee.
This is going to get good now, guys. Watch this shit. This one, it gets real good.
Senator for Wisconsin.
I
Wisconsin and Florida.
Senator Scott's bill. I want to make a few different points. First of all, I don't believe this administration or people that support the mandates are really thinking the process through to how devastating these mandates are going to be on our economy. Well before the president even announced his unlawful regulatory initiative, I was hearing from truck drivers. I was hearing from nurses and doctors who've already had COVID, who have natural immunity, who are looking at, for example, the VAERS reports, are looking at some of the data and science saying that natural immunity is 13 to 27 times more effective than the vaccine.
Yeah, they'll look at that study, that one study that's wrong, right? But they won't look at the other studies that are right and bigger, right? Let me tell you something. I know somebody who's had COVID 3 times. There's no such thing as natural immunity. It's a lie. The only reason these people haven't caught COVID the second time is the same reason they went for a year and a half, 2 years when the pandemic was going around and they never had fucking COVID. Was that natural immunity? Because then they got it. Right? Think about it. Just doing this, guys. Do this with me. And then they got it. Oh, now I have natural immunity. No. Now it's just been 3 weeks since you fucking had it. You know, let's see where you are in a year. Let's see where you are in 2 years or 3. And maybe in 4 years, you're going to catch it again. And maybe it'll be a variant and it won't fucking matter. You seen that scenario as well? Dude, I went to the local store, you know, and to talk to that kid, to ask him how old he is. I think he told me he's 22 years old. He's had it fucking 3 times, man. He's had COVID 3 times, and all 3 times he says it was fucking horrible. There is no natural immunity. There's no proof that there is. In fact, there's evidence that there ain't. The evidence is right down the street from me. I'll have him on the fucking show and you can talk to him yourselves. You can fucking ask him yourselves. You know, what happened to you? Well, Chris, you need to tell them that you just don't want to be friends with them anymore. You know, don't associate with people like that. And, you know, if it's someone really close, like let's say my friend Mark said that to me, I would do everything. I would do everything within my power to convince that fucker that he's wrong. You know, the first thing I would say to that guy is, well, dude, they don't have microchips that are that small that'll travel through a fucking needle. Tell him that. Come on. You know, ask him to show you a photograph of hey, Bezo, what's up, buddy? Hey, you want to go outside? I just want to check outside. Hey, Bezo, I love you, Bezo. Oh, had to get my hug. Good boy, you love your daddy. I know. So you got water here. Yes, you do. You got your food. Yes, you do. Yeah, I was wondering what was up with his water last night. It was weird. Last night, I was already in bed and I'd fallen asleep, and then he woke up. He woke me up when he's getting into the bed, right? I woke up. He gets into bed with me and he lays down and he did something last night he's never done before. He started licking my arm and my hand. He never does that. And I was like, I wonder if that means he's thirsty. And I was like, well, I went to sleep. He went to sleep. And I was like, the first thing I'm going to do when I wake up is I'm going to check his water, you know, and see if he had water. He had plenty of water, so it wasn't that. It was just kind of weird. The things you get. Okay, people have had cell phone. Yeah, cell phones have microchips, and these people. Hey, Chris, does that idiot that you're talking about, the guy you called an idiot, Chris, does he have a cell phone? That's a great, Nick. That's a great observation, bro. Oh, you guys stick around, or you're gonna miss this. You're going to miss what's going to come up here, guys. Trust me. Look, if you're having second thoughts about sticking around to hear what this guy's about to say, don't leave. Don't leave, man. We're going to do some dabs. You guys are going to fucking laugh your asses off at the Republican hypocrisy. And those of you who consider yourself Republicans, you're going to want to be an independent like me after you see this. Okay? Highly recommend that you go independent like me of any political party. Fuck them all. That's independent. Fuck them all. It's not a party. Independent means you ain't in one. Consider it. Don't join. There is a party called the Independent Party. Don't join that. That's not it. That's some right-wing bullshit capitalizing on independence. So, you guys ready to move on, do a dab, and listen what this fucking, what should I call him? This broken-tailed sperm cell has to say. Let's see what he has to say. This broken-tailed sperm cell.
And they had chosen not to get it. Senator Scott indicated President Biden promised the American
Now it's
public
going to be 420 late.
he wouldn't mandate this. He said, I don't think it should be mandatory. I wouldn't demand it be mandatory. This press secretary, Jen Psaki, said, it is not the federal government's role. I agree.
Wah! They're all
The
here.
president also said-
You guys hear? They're all crying that fucking Joe Biden and his administration lied to them. You guys should be getting off on this. I mean, you should be getting slightly sexually stimulated from how good this is. It's so good. Seriously. It is so good, and it's almost like the best meal you've ever had. You know, it's like that feeling you get right after you sneeze. You should be feeling so good right now from listening to this. Do you hear this motherfucker crying about being lied to by an administration, this lover of Trump? Holy shit, it's so satisfying. Cheers.
This is not about freedom or personal choice. No, Mr. President, this is exactly about freedom and personal choice. I have written so many oversight letters to the healthcare agencies. I completely agree with Senator Scott. I was a big supporter of Operation Warp Speed. I've gotten every vaccine until this one because I've had COVID. But the federal agencies have not been transparent. They have not given the American public information that we need to make that informed choice.
Bullshit. That's a lie.
We need to recognize people's health autonomy.
Who is the person out there, who's the first person out there who can give me the only real number you really need to know about getting vaccine? And I'll tell you this, it has something to do with the hospitals. What is the only fact you need to know about if you have the vaccine and you end up getting COVID and you go to the hospital? What's the only fact you need to know? And do you guys know it? Let me see if you guys know it. Who knows? What do you need to know? And I don't know how many times I've told you guys this. Yeah, chances of, what are they, Nick? What are your chances of death? What are your chances of death? What has the government made sure that you are more than aware of? If you're paying attention. Now, this is the thing. We're going to be talking about the Women's March that happened yesterday and how I was not aware of that and how that in itself is a commentary on the amount of subversity that social media and mainstream media are doing to us. 0.0016. Yes, Nick is the only person that got it. So nobody else knows that? Does anybody else in the audience know what Nick Brown is talking about right now? Anyone else in the audience know the only number you need to know about involving the vaccine and going into the hospital? I don't know. I've tried to explain this to you guys so many times, so I'm just going to tell you again. It's 99%, okay, of all the people that go to the hospitals with COVID, out of those, the people that die in the hospital, only 1% of the people that die in the hospital from COVID were vaccinated. All the other ones are not vaccinated. That's what you need to know. That's the only thing you need to know. But, you know, he might be right. None of you knew that. None of you are talking. I mean, I know it's only 7 other people except for Nick. But, okay, you guys didn't know. And this guy is right about that. You guys don't know. And I'm blown away. Not a single one of you knew that. It's crazy. Oh, well, like I said, I'm going to get to this part that's coming up here. It's coming up right here. He's going to say it right now.
Autonomy. This is their body. They should be able to make these choices.
What? What did you just say? Did you just say my body, my choice, bro? Oh, I didn't know this guy was pro. What do they call it? Was pro-choice. Yeah, that's what they call it. This guy's pro-choice. Did you hear that? You want to hear him say it again? Isn't that funny? I stopped it right before he said it. Did you guys notice that? It was pretty good timing, wasn't it? This is exactly what this entire show is about. 7:34, 7:35 into the video.
I want to talk a little bit about this body. They should be able to make these choices.
7:33.
Autonomy.
7.
This is their body. They should be able to make these choices.
7:34.
I want to talk a little bit about this is their body. They should be able to make these choices. This is their body. They should be able to make these choices.
Who wants to make a meme out of this?
This is their body. They should be able to make these choices.
Who wants to make a meme out of that? Take a screenshot and then take the quote that he just said. Take a screenshot of this, right? And then take the quote of exactly what he just said. And then type it out and say, this is their body. They should be able to make these choices. And then put at the very top, Senator Johnson is now pro-choice with a big exclamation on top of it. With his quote. He's pro-choice. Crazy, huh?
I want to talk a little bit. This is their body. They should be able to make these choices. This is their body. They should be able to make these choices.
I mean, if you were going to hear that from a person, from any person on the planet, the last person that would want to be caught saying those words out of his mouth is that guy right there. I believe his first name's Ron, Senator Ron Johnson. But I believe it's Senator Johnson. And he is probably one of the worst Republicans out there. This guy is a real son of a cunt. And I'd like to spit on him. I'd really like to spit on him.
Body. They should be able to make these choices. This is their body. This is their body. They should be able to make these choices. This is their body. They should be able to make these choices. This is their body. They should be able to make these choices.
Texas.
I want to talk a little bit about some of the. This is their body.
Women.
They should be able to make these choices.
Texas.
This is their body.
In Texas.
They should be able to make these choices.
Women.
This is their body.
Texas.
They should be able to make these choices.
All women. All
Autonomy.
women. All women.
This is their body.
In Texas.
They should be able to make these choices.
All women.
This is their body.
In Texas.
They should be able to make these choices.
No question.
This is their body. they should be able to make these choices.
No question whatsoever.
I want to talk a little bit about some of the information we're not getting from our healthcare industries. This is their body. They should be able to make these choices.
In Texas,
This is their body.
women.
They should be able to make these choices.
Yeah, they should be able to get an abortion.
This is their body.
Pro-choice.
They should be able to make these choices.
Pro-choice.
This is their body.
Ron Johnson.
They should be able to make these choices.
Pro-choice.
This is their body.
Women
They
in
should
Texas.
be able to make these choices.
Ron Johnson, pro-choice.
This is their body. They should be able to make these choices.
Hey, Ron, I totally agree. All women in Texas, it's their body, and they should be able to make these choices. And why isn't Kamala Harris, our female vice president in Texas right now, touring around giving speeches and getting people to, I don't know, can they do an amendment or vote or do something? I don't know how you deal with it. I'm not a goddamn politician. But for these people who claim that they are politicians, I just wonder why Kamala Harris hasn't gotten on a plane with her vaccine passport and traveled down to Texas and started a, pro-choice tour for, Roe v. Wade. You guys know the law of the land. This kitty cat wants to be fed. Kitty cat, there is your food for you. Happy cat, happy cat. Dude, there's some movement down there going on. My neighbor picking up his trash cans. No, he's not. Sunday. All right. Rogie, you want some oil on your food, buddy? Oh yeah. Yeah, he's oh yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. You like the oil? Like, I like the olive oil flavored food, Daddy. He loves it. Oh, goodness gracious. She's showing she doesn't care what women are. Fucking hypocrites. Hey, Rosalind. Hey, somebody's talking in the chat besides Nick and Chris. Hi, Rosalind. Yeah, fucking hypocrites, right, Rosalind? Yes. Yes. This is as far as I got into the video. I don't really have much more to do there, or discuss. But just to point out the hypocrisy of this man and Rick Scott, claiming that because it's your body, you should have a choice over what goes on inside it, while they're being totally against a woman's choice in the state of Texas to decide what goes on inside their own body. And if you're a Republican and you watch this video, you should opt out of that and become an independent like me and everybody else with sanity. Stop partaking in this fucking bullshit. Stop playing their fucking game. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Go off grid, grow some vegetables, feed yourselves, learn how to do that. And get ready for this motherfucker to collapse, man, because what's going to happen when the government shuts down, when the next variant breaks out, and it will, you motherfucking rodents want to keep spreading this shit around and mixing it up, and that's what it's going to do. It's going to get worse and worse. We're going to get variants we're not going to know what to do with. We're not going to know how to deal with. So get ready for that, because that's coming down the pike. We've got more fires coming. We've got drought that's not going to stop. Yay! Rick Scott is a lizard man. I totally agree, Rosalind. Yes. Thank you. Can I call you... Oh, Rosalind. Rosalind. I was calling you Rosalind. Is it Rosalind or Rosalind? I'm sorry. I don't know how to say your name. So anyway, I've like I said, I think I've seen this enough of that. What do you guys think? Call me Roz. I like that, Roz. All right, Roz, that's easy. Roz Russell. Roz Russell! Welcome to the show, Roz! It's Roz, everyone. Roz Russell. Dude, we got activity today. Massive activity. That's the cat. My cat right here, setting off the motion sensor. See my cat right there? Yeah, I got a door sensor there to let me know when the cat comes to the door so I can let him in. Because I'm fucking cool. I'm cool like that. I was thinking he's a tortoise, too slow to be a lizard. I don't know, but I've been doing these dabs and they're fucking awesome. This shit right here. This shit right here. Dude, I watched this movie yesterday called Crank. And I cannot wait. I was going to watch Crank 2 last night, but I've been falling asleep early for some reason. So, oh, my bees. My Beazle, he's going up and smelling the kitty cat, saying good morning. Aww. Got the gate open. I had a bunny rabbit. I had a jackrabbit in the yard today. Couldn't get out of the fence. It was freaking out. I hope it figured its way out eventually. Alright, looks like my doggy might catch him a rabbit this morning. Alright. I like the rabbits. Chased a skunk, man. Scared the fuck out of me. I was like, don't chase a skunk. What's up, bees? Up there. You're so beautiful. Ooh, you're so beautiful. You're beautiful. Sorry, the neighbor decided I give a shit about bears in her trash. Lock it up. Yeah, or rinse, you know. If you don't have a garbage disposal, you know, I recommend. Keep looking there now. The dog's setting off the motion sensor. I look at you know, basically people and just tell them start a compost pile. Yeah, and that's where you put almost everything. If you don't have a garbage disposal, use plastic bags. It's so easy, man. A lot of your trash is plastic bags. So before you throw a plastic bag in the garbage, and I do this all the time, rinse it out if it's dirty, you know, and set it near the trash, right? When you have something that smells, that's going to smell, something that's going to rot in the garbage and make your whole fucking kitchen smell, you fucking pigs. All you had to ever do is take that plastic bag, throw it in the plastic bag, and fucking tie it and not throw it in the garbage. Not only won't your kitchen smell anymore, your garbage won't smell anymore, and the bears and the raccoons won't know that there's food in there either. And you can use Ziploc bags that you're throwing away too. And you can rinse out a Ziploc bag before you use it for garbage. But I rinse out almost all my trash. It only takes a second. I have fucking free water. Free power, free water. So I use my water. You know, I use it to get a kitty, feed my cat. I rinse it out. I rinse off the lid carefully because they're sharp. But I rinse them off completely so that there's no stinky cat food on there. Then I throw it in the garbage. My house doesn't reek. My garbage never smells bad, and I don't get bears. But I've seen My neighbors sometimes refuse to do that. And I've also got a garbage disposal, and that helps too. For like meat and shit like that. But I may be popping in and out. Josh G, well, good luck with your fishing endeavors today, bro. I think we're doing a dabby dab. It's 420 in Newfoundland. Nobody's even doing a dabby in Newfoundland 420 anymore, pal. What are you even doing? Nobody's even doing it like that anymore. Plastic. My neighbor's sanitary napkins. That's their problem. Yeah, she could put those sanitary napkins in fucking plastic bags. You know? Get it tapped it? Get it tapped it? Yeah, it did. Dude, I was driving my... I thought of the funniest thing to put on my... on a TikTok. Check this idea out, Billy. I'm driving my car, and... Hey, I'm freaking talking like this, and then, oh no, I'm gonna talk like this now, because I'm Phil Swift, and Phil Swift is here, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, no, I'm the one in control, and then I'm gonna be like, hey, y'all better just chill out now, shut up and sit down, and then I'll be like, nobody's even doing it like that anymore, pal. Psst, everybody knows I'm the one driving the freaking car all the time. Now you sit down and you shut up. Psst, unreal, pal. Who's driving the car? Oh, no, I think I'm the one driving this car right now, actually. I'm driving the car. While I'm fucking driving. Cheers, guys. And you know how it started? I was driving and I was like, you driving the car, dude? Who's gonna drive? You gonna drive home, bro? I had the dog with me and I was fucking doing shtick for the dog. I was going, yo, bro, did you see the turkeys, bro? You looking outside, bro? And then I started with, I'm driving the car, bro. Look at me, dude. I'm driving the car, dude. I'm driving the car. And then I was like, you ain't driving nothing, pal. I'm driving this car. Get out of here. Nobody drives as fast as me. I'm the fastest driver here. That's why I'm the one driving the car. Where am I? Where did you guys take me to? Where is this place? Hey, don't you worry where the fuck we are right now, and shut up and sit down. You need to get a nectar collector. Bro, you can get nectar collectors for like $40. There's wholesalers that are selling them at $15. I think I saw a deal for like $350 you get like 100 nectar collectors. Silicone nectar collectors. Beezel! What's up, my Beezel? How you doing, buddy? What you up to, buddy? You want a cookie? You want me to get you a cookie? Is that what you want? Yeah? Alright. I'm going to get him a cookie. Good boy. Alright, what do we got here? You guys want to hear Rogan speak? You guys want to hear Rogan speak now? He does it really good. Check this out. Rogan, sit. Sit. Sit down, good boy. Speak. He put his paw up. He's so cute. Speak. Good boy. I gave him both cookies. You hear that bark? You know, I don't drive the car because I'm usually on at least half a line of super male vitality. You know, it is so ultra intense that I have to let some of the other personalities take over. I will just sit back and I will wait at least 5 seconds before I snort that other half of a line of ultra potent super male vitality. And when I do, I'll usually just chill out and I'll just lay back in the bathroom, do a little renovating, and listen to the wife, bitching at me, and I'll just get it done. I like to get things done. One thing I do not do, I do not drive under the influence of ultra-potent super male vitality. I just refuse to do it. Hey, Truth, what's up? No, man, dude, have you heard Joe Rogan do Alex Jones? Have you heard Joe Rogan's Alex Jones impersonation? It's fucking scary dead on. Here, check this out. I'm going to find it for y'all. Damn, is there a short where he does it? Okay, let me try this again. Dude, YouTube's search engine sucks my dick so bad now. It is so hard to find videos unless you word them just right. Joe Rogan does his Alex Jones impression. 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Listen to this shit.
Hello, freak bitches.
So what was it?
No more conspiracies.
What was it like having him on here? By the way, Alex Jones.
It was a dream come true.
Like sitting face to face and
It was
actually
awesome.
listening to him talk.
Well, I've been friends with him for a long time.
Right.
I've known that guy since 1999, I think. So
Okay.
It was fun. It was fun for me, but it was also something like, for the longest time, people
Yeah,
thought...
I like how he's like, what was it like having that guy on? And Joe's like, well, that guy was my fucking friend. You know? It's like, this guy has such a fucking attitude about Alex Jones right off the bat, and you totally pick up on it. And what I love about Joe Rogan, one of the things that I completely love about him, is he was all over that vibe, and he fucking squashed it immediately. As soon as he heard that, he's like, well, this is not going to be an Alex Jones shit-talking session. So he goes immediately to, well, I've known him since, listen to that exchange. That's worth hearing again.
So what was it?
No more conspiracies.
What was it like having him on here? By the way, Alex Jones.
It was a dream come true.
Like sitting face to face and
was
actually
awesome.
listening to him talk.
Well, I've been friends with him for a long time.
Right.
I've known that guy since 1999, I think. So
Okay.
It was fun.
Okay.
It was fun for me, but it was also something like, for the longest...
He's like, he totally dismantled that dude. He's like, okay. That's something you gotta love about Joe Rogan. He fucking dismantles people's misplaced animosity so fast. And, hey, man, it's like, hey, we're not here to be mean. You want to talk about Alex Jones? Hey, man, I got a great impersonation of him. Check this out.
This time, people thought I was avoiding having him on for some reason. And he kept saying, well, I try to get a hold of Joe Rogan every time I'm in town, but he blows me off. He was always texting the wrong number. He's always like, he didn't get, or he'd get a hold of me that day. And I'm like, dude, I already have a podcast scheduled. I can't do it today. Well, I'll be back soon, and when I'm back, we'll figure it out. And then he would go on a show. Joe Rogan's been avoiding me. I've been trying to get in there to give out this information. It's very important. Maybe he's scared. Maybe he's been threatened. The government's threatened him. He won't.
Dude, it has been so long since I've heard this impersonation. Mine is better. Mine is better now. Wow, man. It's cool. I can get it. I can use a little bit of what he does to improve it. But yeah, man, I think I got it. He's deeper, man. Alex Jones, he's a little deeper than that. He talks a little lower. He's got himself a little high with him. I think he's lower.
Open up about Bigfoot. I believe Joe Rogan did experience Bigfoot. He was there in the woods. Alex doesn't really believe in Bigfoot.
He's lower. He's more like a football player now.
I don't know what he believes. I know he seems to believe
Thank
in
you,
demons
Truth
these
Seeker.
days.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, well,
I
they are
agree.
demons.
Demons.
They're all demons from hell. All of them. They're damned. They're damned. I'm sorry.
And if
you
you're
see
a-
that thing where he does it, you apologize?
Yeah, the apology compilation.
Excuse me. It's amazing. I will stomp your head in. Excuse me. This is a Christian family show.
It's like, what?
I'm a Christian, and I apologize. He's just such a fucking awesome
Now they're
guy.
both doing
To
an
me, he's
impersonation
awesome.
of him.
He's like a boundless source of entertainment. And if you knew him, man, like if you, me, and him went out, we went to a bar, we had a couple of drinks, we would have a great fucking time. I'm telling you, he's a nice guy. He's a real nice guy. And he would start telling you, well, the barium, they've been putting barium in the water. And you're like, what? You want another beer? Like, I'm telling you, he's a great guy. But I understand that people are upset that he has the president's ear. And maybe the president's like me. Maybe the president just thinks he's awesome. Wants to listen to crazy stories.
Trump's just like, yeah, bury him in the water. Sounds great.
Interdimensional child molesters are coming in through the cigarette smoke. Cigarettes are the...
Dude, oh my God, interdimensional child molesters are coming through the cigarette smoke. I did not, I forgot at some point I was going to come in here and let you guys know that this was going on, and I forgot to mention that. The interdimensional child molesting, shape-shifting reptilian aliens. I've got to add child molesting, dude. That is fucking great. I gotta say they're coming in through the cigarette smoke. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, I fucking love this.
500...
I'm fucking studying this shit, man.
99 chemicals are designed to let the gates of hell come loose, and the interdimensional child molesters come in. He just will go on and on and on and on.
I love the interdimensional child molester thing, because it's like they have interdimensional travel capabilities, and they're like immediate thing. Like, what do we use this for? I know.
Let's ban kids.
We'll rape kids in other dimensions. You know, like what?
Well, they're always...
Is that really the best application of that fucking technology?
What a fucking perfect thing to say. Is that really a good application of that technology? You fucking nailed it, man. I love it when people write well, man, you know? God, whatever happened to that guy, man? Dude, is he not doing it anymore? I don't know what happened to that dude. Heard you doing it, was in the other room, and I thought you were watching an InfoWars ad for male vitality. Really? You really thought you were listening to, you know, you're looking at super male vitality, which is possibly the purest substance known to mankind, and we have brought it here to you with some of the most advanced technology available. I don't know what that is, Crispy Chris. Susquehanna weed? Is that what you just said? The Guest? Yeah, The Guest. You never seen that guy before? That guy's fucking huge, dude. That's I want to say from the Drunken Peasants, but you know, also, he had another channel which was gigantic, an atheist channel. I can't remember the name of it. Fuck. Here, maybe it says it here. Maybe it'll say it here in the description of this video. Oh, TJ Kirk. It's fucking TJ Kirk from YouTube, bro. Search him on YouTube. Here. TJ Kirk. Yeah, dude. It's the first thing that comes up under TJ Kirk. Amazing Atheist. That was his channel. Oh, I'm still subscribed to it. Dude, when's the last time you put something up, man? I don't have the bell icon notifications on. 20 hours ago, 1 month ago. Wow, dude, he just started putting shit up again from a month ago. 20 hours ago. Lol, we own you. Kyle Klinsky got this one wrong. Wow, dude. He's back, man. The Amazing Atheist is back. He's almost got 1 million subscribers. The Amazing Atheist, all one word, on YouTube. He's got a bunch of shit. His videos are... Dude, he used to get on his... Wow, dude, he used to get more views than this. Wait, let me go back. 1 year ago, 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 1 year ago. Huh. Oh, here we go. There's 120,000 views on a video. Most of these are 50 and 40,000. They're throttled back for sure. 76,000. There's 100,000 views on a video 2 years ago. There you go. 2 years ago, 130,000 views on a video. 2 years ago, 125,000 views on a video. 2 years ago, 112,000 views on a video. 2 years ago, 123,000 views on a video. Right? 2 years ago, right? 147,000 views on a video. 127,000 views on a video. 194,000 views on a video. 200,000 views on a video 2 years ago. I don't feel bad anymore. That motherfucker at YouTube that made me fucking think that I was doing something wrong. Scroll up. You know how many views he's getting now? 37,000 views, 43,000 views, 12,000 views, 14,000 views, 40,000 views, 19,000 views, 19,000 views, 18,000 views, 38,000 views, 34,000 views, 32,000 views, 40,000 views, 31,000. Where's all those 150,000 views? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know exactly where they are. Shit Lips and the re-engineer crew over there at YouTube. But I digress. Listen, I love you guys. I will see you guys this afternoon. Suffering from these super low show numbers. And I just want to thank Crispy Chris, Roz, Empties in the Chesapeake Bay. Oh, okay. I haven't seen any new content from TJ. Rosalind. I want to thank Nick Brown. I want to thank Mr. Truthseeker. I want to thank Billy Ballantyne. Man, and that's it, man. That's all I'm going to thank. Okay? You guys. You guys. And the 8 of you that are here, thank you. All right? Thank you for the 8 of you. I love you guys. Heavy P, thank you. You know, there's just a handful of you here, but I'll see you guys on the afternoon show, 1 o'clock this afternoon. It's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. 5 hours from now. All right? 5 hours from now, roughly, give or take. I'll see you guys here. All right? Love y'all. Take care. Been playing Sudoku. Fucking went through all of them goddamn Sudoku puzzles, man. I beat them all. Didn't have to cheat or anything. I mean, I have to write numbers down on the side of the thing, but that's it. And the way I solve them is when you can no longer just blatantly fill in the numbers anymore, when there's nothing obvious, like you go this way, or the blocks. If you can't do that anymore, and you've gone through all the rows, all the way down, every square, all 9 squares, you can't do it anymore, then you start looking to see if there's 2 empty spaces, right, that have to be a certain number. Okay, it has to be either this or that. It can only be a 9 and a 3. In these 2 boxes, right? You know that? And then you look down the row and you see, okay, this is either a 9 or a 3. So you've got a 9, a 3, and a 7 available that could go into this box. And you start playing the empty boxes like that against each other. And what I started doing was actually, I would circle after I beat the game, circle the area where there were empty boxes where I did that. in my brain, it's starting to work a little differently now. Since I stopped eating sugar, I can approach the Sudoku game from more angles, and that's what it is. See, when you're playing Sudoku, it's you got three major sources of information that are obvious to fill numbers in. Bigfoot, UFOs, and Jesus. That'll be hilarious. Right? And when you get to that wall, when you hit that wall and those three sources of information no longer work, you're forced to go to a fourth source of information, which is knowing what can only go into those empty boxes. And if you look at it from that fourth dimension and forget about the other three dimensions, you're actually going to be able to solve the entire puzzle if it's that level. Now, is there a fifth level of solving those? Oh yeah. Look, I've never gotten to that point, but I guarantee you there's a whole thing where you have to draw up a whole other map and try things and see if it doesn't work or not. Fill it all in and be like, okay, that one doesn't work, whatever, and do it like that. I would think that fifth level of information would be cheating. I've never gotten to that point, but I've never pushed myself to that limit to seek out that level of Sudoku. But the ones I play are relatively simple. That's where the molesters are. It's the interdimensional child molesters. They come through the cigarette smoke. Did he just say that? Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. They're coming through the cigarette smoke. Do I still have coffee left? If I ever say I'm going to shut the show down, one of you should say, check your coffee. Because I might have coffee left. Generally, I won't leave if I have coffee left. Lucky y'all. Lucky y'all. Who's my 2 new viewers that just got here? 2 new viewers. Who are you? Let's see what he says about Kyle Klinsky getting something wrong.
I love Kyle Klinsky. He's a sweet boy, and he loves his mama, and he drinks his oat milk. He low-key might be banging crystal ball, and his thumbnails lately are those of a man who has given up on life. We support WOM rights. Dope! I too am down with the WOMs. Lately, Kyle's share of attention has been in decline as his audience is siphoned away by more extremist figures with more sycophantic fan bases. In this case, namely Vosh and Jimmy Dore. I know what that's like, of course. I've seen my own numbers decline in recent years as I've floundered to find a new angle since anti-SJW videos got co-opted by crypto-fascists, and the once halfway rational skeptical community has become the polar opposite of rational.
No! He's blaming himself. He believes that shit. Bro, if somebody will send this to him, I will greatly appreciate it. Look, we just checked your numbers, man, and it's not you. Okay? And it's not the material that you put out. Your fans love you. I love you. The only reason that I haven't been coming to your shows, bro, is my notifications have not been showing you because I didn't have the bell icon notification thing on for your channel. That's why I haven't been coming to your show. And I guarantee you that's why 500,000 other people haven't been coming to your show either. They turn the fucking notifications off. or I never had the notification turned on for your channel specifically, but I went through your numbers, bro, and we just did it on the show, and you can go back and watch, and I'm telling you, you were getting solid 150K, 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 and it was like someone flipped a switch off on your channel at ShitTube, and it went to 20K, 30K, 40K, 20K, 50K, 18K, 16K. Dude, those are throttled numbers. Don't lie to yourself. You're great. You are amazing. And don't sit there and let fucking ShitTube and fucking Shitlips and the re-engineers over there fucking make you believe anything other than the fact that that is pure manipulation on their part, not yours. Everybody join this guy's channel. Everybody subscribe. Everybody sign up for notifications on this guy's channel right now. Look, I got notifications turned on. All. Subscribe. Look, let's go to his channel real quick and we'll go back to this video. Here's a link to his channel. Please, man, go support this guy, man. Good. Sign up for notifications and let him know I sent you. Thank you, Roz. Everybody go subscribe to his channel. And there's a link. Let him know Nate's Garden sent you. And
I love Kyle Kalinske. He's a sweet boy, and he loves his mama, and he drinks his oat milk. He low-key might be banging crystal ball, and his thumbnails lately are those of a man who has given up on life. We support WOM rights. Dope! I too am down with the WOMs. Lately, Kyle's share of attention has been in decline as his audience is siphoned away by more extremist figures with more sycophantic fan bases. In this case, namely Vosh and Jimmy Dore. I know what that's like, of course. I've seen my own numbers decline and
dude, I really need to fucking hear that again. I'm sorry, that goes right over my head. Because I don't understand sycophantic. So, you know, when you use a word I don't understand, I lose track of the whole fucking conversation. Sycophantic definition. To gain advantage? Behaving in... What's obsequious? Obsequious definition? Obedient or attentive...
Here's the definition of obsequious: obedient or attentive to an excessive or servile degree.
Okay, so, hey dude, look, you have fans that are sycophantic too. I have fans that are sycophantic. So, you know, don't blame the podcaster for his audience, all right? It's not our fault. YouTube totally controls and throttles that. But I want to hear him say this again about Jimmy Dore.
WOMs. Lately, Kyle's share of attention has been in decline as his audience is siphoned away by more extremist figures.
No! That's not fair either. He totally... No. Kyle's being throttled. I guarantee you, everybody, every independent news source is being throttled. Don't blame Jimmy Dore for sucking away his fans. Let me tell you something. I still watch Kyle Kalinske. I fucking don't like the shit that he talks sometimes. It bothers me. But I still watch him. I'm still subscribed to his channel. And, you totally got this wrong, man. You're wrong. You need to give credit where credit is due. You need to meet Shitlips and the fucking re-engineer crew at YouTube. When you meet Shitlips and the re-engineer over at YouTube and their algorithm, brother, when you understand that, you'll stop blaming all other podcasters for our problems. It's none of our fault, brother. There was a time when rainbows and unicorns and we used to hold hands and love each other and we used to love each other's audiences, and none of this mattered until Shitlips and the re-engineer crew at YouTube decided to dick with algorithms and screw up everyone's channels. It's hitting everybody. But it would be really, really, really great if you would stop blaming other podcasters for podcasters losing audiences. It's not your fault. It's not Kyle's fault. It's not Jimmy's fault. We want to see these. Look, bro, I'm sure that when you disagree with someone, you still watch them. You probably watch a little bit of Alex Jones, right? You might watch a little bit of Joe Rogan. I'm sure you disagree with them sometimes. You've got to. You're super intelligent. You're going to disagree with a lot of fucking idiots out there. No offense, Joe Rogan, but you're a fucking idiot. I love the guy. But, hey, he says some stupid fucking shit. I've digressed. What I'm trying to say is we should all be free to listen to each other no matter how stupid or offensive we are. And our numbers should be going up, not going down. Everyone's numbers should be increasing. This is a fucking joke. Now they've turned us all on each other. You guys should share this video with the Amazing Atheist. You guys should share this video with Joe Rogan on Twitter. You guys should share this video with Alex Jones. You should share this video with Jimmy Dore. You should share this video with Kyle Kalinske. Just consider doing it. You know, consider sharing it with a lot more people all over the place. Make a short clip. But, you know, us turning on each other isn't the fucking answer. There's a lot of traffic out there, isn't there? Down there and check my trichomes again, man. Fucking land anywhere near her, bitch. I got the fucking goddamn supercharged peppermint spray, bitch. Biatch. Biatch. Biatch.
With more sycophantic fan bases. In this case, namely Vosh and Jimmy Dore.
Okay.
I know
and
what the...
I fucking hate Vosh. Don't ever group Vosh with Jimmy Dore. Okay, that is so unfair. Vosh is a cock smoker, but I will say this. He deserves a voice just like everyone else. And if he's earning fans because the algorithm isn't attacking him, that's how it should be working for everybody. That's how it worked in the past. We've been fucking red flagged, bro. People like me and you, we've been red flagged. You can go into our subscriber count, you can see it. You can literally see the day it fucking happened. I bet I could pull up his stats and see that shit.
That's like, of course.
It was
I've
a
seen
year
my
ago.
own numbers decline in recent years as I've floundered to find a new angle since anti-SJW videos got co-opted by crypto-fascists, and the once halfway rational skeptical community has become the polar opposite of rational. Kyle's brand of common sense, G-shucks populist leftism is no longer what's in vogue. People have abandoned it in favor of far more ostentatious cult of personality figures who, whether it's credible or not, make people feel as if they're in a more radicalized space. Anyway, I'm not here to opine about the state of leftism on YouTube or anywhere else. I'm here to criticize a recent video by Kyle Kalinske, aka Secular Talk. Horrifying poll shows public wants government censorship of internet. I'm linking the video down below in its entirety, so you can assess for yourself, the context. But here I'm just going to play a little clip show that kind of delves into the main gist of it.
There's a new poll out from Pew Research. They asked if the government should take steps to restrict false information online. Basically, half the country said yes, the government should restrict false information. 48% of Americans say, quote, the government should take steps to restrict false information online.
The government
if it limits freedom of information.
The government never gets it right. That's the fucking problem. They should never be in charge of what is true and what is not true. Not the fucking government. Look, there should be opposing opinions, and it should be up to the listeners to decide what is true. The people who are making the most sense should outweigh the fucking liars. YouTube is giving people like Timcast and Candace Owens all the weight. You know, and sucking away the viewers from people like me and Kyle Kalinske and Jimmy Dore and the Amazing Atheist. It's not us, man. I'm fucking telling you.
You're wrong. I think misinformation is a colossal problem. I just think you have to also hold on to your principles and your values and
your fucking First Amendment rights for free fucking speech, maybe.
Effectively, the Constitution. While you combat it. So the whole job of the media
Enoch,
should
what's
be
up, buddy?
to give people news and information.
I feel like smoking.
And
I'm on
educate
rip.
them and to fact check the insane conspiracy theories. But part of the problem is mainstream media has blown all of their credibility. So nobody is believed, or very few people are believed, when they check the incorrect conspiracy theories and when they check the COVID misinformation.
Look, I don't understand what Kyle's getting wrong here, so this is going to be really interesting. So far, I've agreed with everything that Kyle Klinsky has said. And if anybody disagrees with what he has said, speak now. Because I'm not getting it. I wonder when this is going to end. How much longer is he going to talk? Oh, he talks for another minute. Okay, let's see what else he says.
So, I mean, this is a disastrous poll. And, I mean, just stop and think about it, guys. If the government were to get involved and, like, restrict information, what would they have done in the lead up to the Iraq War? I'll tell you, they would have banned everybody who was saying Saddam doesn't have weapons of mass destruction, and Saddam is not a threat to us, and Saddam didn't work with Al-Qaeda and Osama bin Laden, and the war is based on lies. So everybody who was correct would have been banned.
Cheers.
Because the official government position was the incorrect
Happy
position.
420. No longer
So
going
you
to
just
cannabis.
can't,
Cannabis
you
is just
can't
for all.
police
Cheers.
this stuff. It's not possible. There is no Ministry of Truth. Who's going to fact check the fact checkers? Who's going to watch the watchmen? You guys have heard me say this 1,000 times over, but I'm honestly astonished that the numbers are this bad on this question, and that it's even worse in left-leaning circles. So, listen, I know sometimes I sound like a broken record, but that's on purpose. I need to be a broken record on this stuff because it's just that important. So get out there and tell everybody you know, don't buy this. It's absolute nonsense. Stand by freedom of speech. You know, stand by the principle of it.
I am very sympathetic to what Kyle is saying here. I consider myself to be a proponent of freedom of speech. However, I believe that people are entitled to their own opinions, not their own facts. If a person wants to say, I don't believe in wearing a mask because it's a
Who gets to judge what facts are, bro? You're going to let the government decide? The government that's been lying to us about why we've been in fucking Afghanistan for 20 years? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? You're going to trust the goddamn federal government to supply you with the facts? Hey, man, facts are just as important to me as they are to you. Trust me. That's why I don't want the government in charge of them. Jesus fucking Christ, you trust way too much, brother. You trust way too much. You cannot trust these cunts.
violation of my freedom.
I mean,
that is an opinion.
Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Kamala Harris left people in prison that she knew were innocent. Joe Biden wrote the crime bill, and he's still proud of it today, that's resulted in more incarcerations of African Americans than any other law written. It's amazing. He's a super fucking racist. He's an ultra racist, bro. Because he's still proud of that fucking bill, knowing all the misery that he's caused. And these are the people in charge of the government. You know, the one that had Donald Trump was you want Donald Trump in charge of the facts, bro? For 4 years? China virus? You want China virus? You want the Kung Flu? China virus? Really, you want that motherfucker in charge? You know, yeah, climate change is a hoax. A Chinese hoax. Propagated by China. That's the guy you want in charge, because let me tell you something. Your control, you're wanting to give people like Joe Biden control over free speech and what you consider facts. And hey, man, I agree with you probably on all facts. I agree with you. I don't want the goddamn federal government in charge of them. Is going to result in Donald Trump becoming president for the next 8 fucking years. You're going to fuck around and find out. You know, you're getting 30,000 views on a video. You're going to fuck around and find out, bro. And trust me, man, you don't want this. You are asking for an avalanche of slippery slopes to come crashing down on your head.
And I think it should be protected. If a person wants to say masks are not effective at stopping the spread of COVID-19, that's demonstrably a lie, and they should not be allowed to knowingly propagate it. If a person says COVID-19 precautions are overly stifling and I would rather take the risks...
What about something that used to be, you know, considered a lie? Like, do you remember when they said, oh, yeah, it didn't happen in a lab, and then the lab theory, and then, you know, it was the bad theory, and then it was this theory and that theory. Remember, that would have been a lie. That would have been COVID misinfo, bro. Oh, wait till you get the COVID misinfo 7-day ban. Wait till you feel that sting, bro. And then you'll know what I'm talking about. You do not want the government in charge of what is fact and what is not. When they're going to get involved with social media like they already are, and they're going to block you across all of your social media platforms. And you're going to get COVID misinfo. He has no idea what he is asking for right now. And it's already happened to me. I've changed my ways, man. I'm telling you.
Then conform to these guidelines. That's an opinion and should be protected. If someone wants to say COVID-19 is a hoax, that is a lie, and that should not be allowed. There's no political position that...
Oh my God, he wants to sterilize the narrative. Look, bro, yeah, COVID's real, I agree with you, but if there's people out there that are going to say it's not, I don't want to silence them. Jesus fucking Christ, man, you're a fucking Nazi, bro. You are a fucking Nazi. You know, just because you're correct in what you want to impose on people, you're still imposing on people, man. Why doesn't he fucking get it, man? First Amendment rights, bro. What are your First Amendment rights? It's free speech, man. If you want to say that something's not real, I support you in saying that, man. If you have 1 million followers that follow you, that believe it, and you start a cult around it, I support it, man. You know, that's the beauty and the horror of freedom of speech. But that's part of it, man. There's give and take. It's like a relationship, man. It's not all great. You know, sometimes there's some bad too, and you just take it all, man. It's part of life. You live, you die. That's the lesson, isn't it, bro? You've got to let people speak.
That people should be barred from. But whatever your position is, your facts need to be straight and unimpeachable. And if they aren't, they have no place in the discourse. We've seen firsthand the results.
Dude, it's not a discourse, man! If it's just facts, there's no discourse. Think about what you just said. Discourse is all about disproving the fucking the falsities that other people try to push on you as pieces of straw, and they claim they're facts, and the facts don't care about your feelings, and all that bullshit. Dude, everything that Ben Shapiro sums up is bullshit. You're trying to silence him? Jesus fucking Christ.
Results of rampant misinformation. They are a grave threat to our democratic institutions and to the public trust and to public health and safety. There are valid concerns about who should wield the power to stamp out misinformation. If you give the government the power to stop misinformation, they'll be tempted to use it to censor correct information that just happens to contradict their official narrative.
Yeah!
Kyle uses the example of the lies we were told in the lead up to the Iraq War.
I'll use the example of me getting banned twice, 7 days for fucking COVID misinformation for trying to have a conversation about it on my goddamn shit tiny little YouTube channel, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
There are also valid concerns about the epistemological criteria used to determine what is and what is not factual. For instance, one could claim that COVID-19 escaped from a lab in Wuhan, China. One could even claim that it was released intentionally as a bioweapon by the CCP. These claims, while often disputed and typically politically motivated, are not demonstrably false. We do not know precisely the origins of COVID-19.
Right.
I think that what needs to happen is this. There needs to be a government administration that is made up entirely of scientists who are appointed to their position based on the merits of their scientific achievements and not based on their politics.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I totally agree. But that's never going to happen.
The fact-check administration, okay? The FCA.
And can I just say this too? Man, since we're all here, we're all friends here. Hey, bro, this would be so much more enjoyable for me personally without the music. I'm just saying, that's just me personally. That's how I feel. I'd rather not hear music over him. I want to hear every word and not be distracted by bullshit music that I don't want to listen to. It sounds like we're in a fucking cave listening to there's some kind of tribal thing going on outside the cave, and we're inside, like, I don't know. It's weird.
FCA should have the power to determine if any given claim is incontrovertibly false, and if it is socially deleterious.
Bartholomew Silius Jr., thank you, buddy, for the 7.
And socially deleterious,
thank you, bro.
then they should be empowered to stop its spread by any reasonable means. If any reasonable doubt exists that a claim is false, they should, of course, err on the side of freedom of speech. Whenever the FCA...
There's not err on the side of freedom of speech, bro. It's freedom of speech. He wants conditions to the First Amendment, man. It's like freedom of speech unless it's not factual. You can't say something that's not... Oh, so I can't tell my wife that she looks pretty? Is that because she's not looking pretty? And everyone knows it? But what if I just want to tell her just to be nice? That's not factual. Gotta get fact-checked. Ministry of Truth.
Determines that a claim is both false and harmful, which should not be often based on the criteria I've outlined.
He's got a great
full
beard.
report on the findings of this administration should be made public. The report would detail exactly what evidence led them to rule the claim false and what evidence led them to rule the claim harmful. This way, there is transparency to the process, and people can look over the evidence for themselves.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
the FCA
totally, dude. But like I said before, it's not gonna happen.
is suspected to have abused their power to stifle dissent or for any other reason, as in Kyle's Iraq war hypothetical, then there should be an appeals process whereby a public hearing is held to determine if the body acted incorrectly. The entire thing.
He's got, I will give him this. Hey, at least he offers a solution. He wants a council of truth, guys. He wants a ministry of truth. He's literally saying, Kyle literally said it, ministry of truth. And he said it, ministry of truth too, I believe. And he's literally putting together a ministry of scientists based on their achievements. What about scientists based on their honesty? I don't know. Dude, this is a horrible idea, bro, actually. This is you're putting together a ministry of truth. That's exactly what you're doing. I don't care who the people are.
What is the reason to oppose such a system? If checks and balances are present, it would be...
Just think of who Trump would appoint for his ministry of truth. Who's Trump going to appoint for his ministry of truth? The 0.01% of scientists who still believe that climate change is a Chinese hoax.
Extraordinarily difficult to abuse. If the epistemological safeguards err on the side of freedom, it should not prevent anything other than demonstrable falsehoods. Freedom of speech should not mean the freedom to spread misinformation. It should mean the freedom to speak whatever opinion you want to, regardless of whether or not it's popular. The only people who should oppose such a...
He's defining freedom of speech. Dude, you don't get to define freedom of speech, bro. I'm so sorry. If my dad wants to lie to me when I'm a child, to keep me in line or something. Is he breaking your law of being honest? If someone's doing a business deal and they lie to someone in a business deal, are they breaking your law? Someone is putting a post on the internet, and they say something that's not true, that's provably false. They should just immediately have their account taken down and not have a voice anymore on that platform. What if they go stand on a street corner with a bullhorn and tell lies? Then what? Put them in jail for speaking? Where do we draw the line, bro? This is what Kyle Kalinske is saying. This is what I am saying. I'm going to be a First Amendment champion until I die. Everyone deserves a right to speak. The problem is, it's people like you who think you're controlling what's true and what's not, and you end up silencing people just like you and just like me. And you don't even see that it's happened to you. You blame yourself for it at the beginning of this video. It's YouTube, man. It's algorithms. People want to hear what you have to say, trust me. Even when they disagree with you, they love you. It's okay. You know, I totally disagree with you on this, but I love you, bro. And I'll keep stay subscribed, and I'll keep recommending that my audience, my 13 viewers, thank you guys, my 13 viewers, go and subscribe to your channel right now, and let you know that I sent a handful of people over to you. But, you know, I've been watching you since I got on YouTube. I've been watching you for as long as I've been watching Cult of Dusty. I think I found you guys on the same day. So, you know, it's like 10 years or more. And for someone who's been able to say whatever the fuck he's ever wanted to say on a YouTube channel, me and you both included in that, I would think that you would have a little bit more sympathy for people that are just going to straight lie on the internet to their audiences, like we are so accustomed to people doing all the. I mean, go check out Candace Owens, bro. She's a straight fucking liar. You know, Charlie Kirk, he's a straight fucking liar. Donald Trump, straight fucking liar. You know, these people lie. You know, Sidney Powell. You know, name any administrator from the goddamn Trump administration. You know, Rudy Giuliani. You know, all of Trump's children. These are all fucking straight liars. Do I want them silenced on social media? No. Do I want Donald Trump silenced on social media for being a fucking liar? No. Do I want him silenced on social media for assembling a goddamn, you know, a violent coup against the United States government? Yeah. And I think you do it for the right reason. You know, and then boom, he's off social media. You know, you can't form a violent coup against the government. Now you're off social media. Not for telling lies though, bro. You know, lying is a part of storytelling. Lying is a part of that counter narrative. Lying is a part of defense. You know, whenever your lawyer goes to fight for you, and lies get told in court, and a lawyer is, you know, gonna lie sometimes. And it's just, while I fucking hate lying and I hate liars just like you do, bro, and I confront people for it, and I silence them on my show for it. I don't want them taken off of social media and lose their voices elsewhere for it. You know? And I think that in your bubble, it's fine. If someone is coming inside your bubble and your podcast, and they're being a misinformant, or they're lying, or they're trolling like that, and you want to block them there, that's your living room as far as I'm concerned, and that's what you're going to do. But, you know, these people are going to have to go elsewhere and, you know, spew their fucking filth elsewhere. And I want them to have the freedom to do that. Because as soon as you take their rights like that away, then they're going to find other ways to act out. And those might be violent towards other people. I just assume have them on social media where they can just, you know, process things there and not restrict it.
The system are those who need lies to sell their agenda.
The fucking
I don't
music.
particularly think that their right to do so is of any particular value to our society. I don't think it represents a freedom that is worth preserving. I don't think that making people play by the rules of reality is a threat to freedom of speech. It doesn't even limit what you're allowed to advocate for. You can still be an anti-vaxxer. You just have to admit that you're doing it out of pure, obstinate defiance.
No.
Nothing factual.
No. He's wrong. If you're an anti-vaxxer, then you're a fucking liar. You're not accepting the fact that the fact is that vaccines work. So he's wrong, and he's trying to, like I said before, he's creating a standard which nothing lives up to, and he doesn't even see it. You know, he doesn't even realize that when someone considers themselves an anti-vaxxer, they're a fucking liar. Yeah, you're a liar. Oh, I'm anti-vax. No, you're a fucking liar. You know? Hey, Ross, I'm just going to block you from my show. Get the fuck out of here. You're an idiot. Jesus fucking Christ. Another anti-vax moron. Hey, best of luck to you, Ross. Best of luck to you. Like I said, bro, when someone comes in your bubble and they lie, do what I just did. You block the little cunt. That's all. But I don't want Ross to lose his ability to go spew his filth elsewhere on the internet, where other people can hold up a mirror to his face and show him what a dumb cunt he is too. You know what I mean?
Still choose not to wear a mask. You just have to admit that that the reason you refuse to protect other people is just because you're an asshole.
No.
No.
You're if you're not wearing a mask, then you're a fucking liar. You're lying about the science. And you're literally risking people's lives over a lie that you are completely believing that your mask doesn't work. And that's bullshit. It's more bullshit.
Because masks are ineffective. You could still protest for Trump to be reinstated as president, but you have to admit that it's because you just want that, and not because the election was stolen. Let's face it, we live in a society where the messy and complicated truth is often beaten up and beaten out by simple and emotionally evocative lies. Truth needs help if it's going to win, so let's give it that leg up. The idea apparently already has popular support. Half the country's on board. Half the country is sick of the lies. Half the country is ready to see the political charlatans and fraudsters get gagged. And to me, that's an encouraging sign that we have not
It can't be half the country. We go back and listen to the poll numbers. It can't be half the fucking country.
yet completely lost our minds. Would any body empowered to stop misinformation need massive checks and balances? Of course.
Thank you, Enoch.
Would it need to be extraordinarily transparent and open to public scrutiny?
Thank
Yes.
you, Mark.
Would it need to prove the falsehood of a statement beyond any reasonable doubt? Yes. Is it impossible to do so? No. Is it a threat to civil liberties? No more than any other power structure, if it's done correctly. So I think Kyle is dead wrong on this. He is arguing principle over practicality. He is arguing this position as if the last 2 years had not happened. His take on this issue, in my view, leads us further down a post-truth rabbit hole where facts and reason no longer matter, and our civilization, our democracy, our freedom will not survive under those conditions. That's my take, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Is there something I'm just not seeing? Is there something you'd like to add? Is there food for thought you'd like to offer up?
I've already done
Leave
it.
in the comments section down below, and don't forget to rate and subscribe. My love shines radiant upon you. Peace.
No malarkey, Jack. Back in my day, we didn't.
No malarkey. Alright, guys. I hope y'all had fun. Love you guys, and I will see you on the next show. Like I said, 1 o'clock this afternoon. Hope you had fun. Hope you liked the extended show. Alright? Bye, y'all. Bye, guys. Go get vaccinated. Alright? If you haven't. Don't deny that science. Alright. Love y'all. Bye.